Hiya guys, welcome to another video. Today I am recording on my computer, which you will notice that is pretty different. And today I'm going to be getting a new thing that my channel will be doing a lot, is Scratch tutorials. Now I am a pretty good coder. Right now me and one of my partners are working on a game. It broke. So I'm going to try to figure out how to fix that later on. But right now, I'm going to begin to show you guys how to make your first ever game on Scratch. Now, Scratch is a free website. It is not sponsored, by the way. But it is a free website that you can use. It is perfectly safe for kids. It is on my school website. It is a perfectly safe website, I guess you could say. So, you can just download it, super easy. You don't even need to download it. All you need to do is just go on Google, then look up Scratch, and then you can just get on the website immediately. It is pretty easy. So let's create a game. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to create a maze game. So maze games are pretty simple to make. And I believe it is a perfectly good beginner thing. So first off, you're going to want to pick your character. Now, I want to try to pick a small character that you think could go through a maze. And that you think would make a little sense. Like, let's say the horse tried to get to... Or let's say Kai tried getting to the laptop. Just have objectives and things like that. So I'm just going to have a simple, let's have, what should we do? Let me look up milk. I have an idea. Let's have the milk try getting to the cookies. I think that's a good idea. So I'm going to grab 2 sprites. One is milk. There's only a fortune cookie. Oh man. So let's not do that. Okay, I'm just going to create my own sprite. I'm going to convert to bitmap. Let's get the brightness all the way down. And by the way, Scratch just got an update, so I'm having to get used to the coding. So it is kind of hard. Also, I love using this, I like outlining it with black. Also, the center is right there. I will do that. Then I will click on this, and I like doing this. It's going to start off as black, and then you're going to raise the brightness up. And if you look on the corner, that's how it's going to look, and then that's how my character is going to look. It actually looks pretty cool. So next I'm going to add some eyes. I think I'm going to do some good, let's do purple eyes. I just feel like purple right now. There we go. And let's do, alright. There we go. That is my little character. Let's shrink it. So the way you can shrink it is just you click on a set size, and you could do like 50. I want it to be like half that size. See? There we go. That's pretty good. I like that size. Okay. So the way you begin your code is by dragging a green flag clicked. So this is the green flag. So when the green flag is clicked, so let's say when the green flag is clicked, you want it to move 10 steps. 10 steps isn't a lot in this game, but look. So when I click the green flag, it will always move 10 steps. Like that. Also, you can click on your character, move it around, things like that. This is just a basic overall tutorial on how to use Scratch. So basically, what you're going to want to do is you're going to look down here. You can see the coordinates. This is X. This is Y. Bear with me, it's pretty easy. You see this negative symbol right there? That is very important. You must remember that. Sometime, and when you drag it, it should save. Look at the go-to block that I'm hovering my cursor over. This go-to block right here. It will change whenever I move it. It will always match where I drag the sprite. So I'm going to, put your character where you want it to start, and then click on go to, and then drag that in the, when green flag clicked. So that way, if your player would move it over here or something, it would always start right there. Okay, so now with movements. This is called an if block, if then. So I'm going to grab a forever loop. So this will constantly check something. Let me show you this. So then you see this little thing right here? This you need to go into sensing for. Okay, so so when the green flag is clicked, if your key right arrow is pressed, what do you want it to do? You want to move forward. So you're going to grab 10 steps like that, okay? And when I press the key, it won't move still. And you know why that is? Because right when the green flag is clicked, it'll check all of this, and then it'll never do this stuff again. It'll just stop. But if you grab a forever loop, if you put it over the go-to, you'll never be able to move. See, because it'll forever put it right there. So what you would need to do is just put the forever loop over the if. And now, you only want it to go to that spot, and then forever, if the right arrow key is pressed, then so that way it'll constantly check if you're pressing the right arrow key. So now, you should be able to move across the side. See? Like that. It's pretty simple. Okay, so now you probably want it to move left. So, what you're going to do is you're going to grab another if, place it below, make sure it's still in a forever loop. Then you're going to go into sensing, then just take a key left arrow press. Then you're going to have it move not 10 steps because the game doesn't know what the left arrow is. So what you're going to want to do is -10 steps. Just X, like it says, just 10 or X. X is also steps. X is your movement from left to right. Y is up and down. Alright, so look at my mouse cursor. I am moving forward, which means let's say this is 50 steps. This is 50. If I went -50, I would go backwards. So negative is backwards, normal is forwards. So you would want it to move -10 steps because you're wanting it to move left. So now when we click green flag, you should be able to move back and forth. Like so. And see, you have your first ever bit of code right here if you're a beginner. Now, let's have it go up and down. Remember, up and down is Y. To go up, it is positive. To go down, it is negative. So we're going to grab 2 more if. Also, I would like to show you guys something. You can click duplicate on your if block, and then you could just drag it down like this. And then you could change this to up arrow, and then you could change this to Y movement. It just saves a little bit of time. Then you're going to grab Y. You don't have to use steps, you can use X. I'm going to use X for the purpose of this, to make it, to help you guys understand better. Oops. Okay. So, if left arrow is pressed, right arrow is pressed, like I said, you want to move 10. And then left arrow, you want to move -10. X is the same thing. Okay, so if key up arrow is pressed, we want it to change Y by 10. Then if the down arrow is pressed, we want it to move -10. And by the way I'm duplicating this is just right click on duplicate, then I have the if block, and you can just change it like that. Like that. Okay, so now we have our movement. Right arrow key, change X by 10. Left arrow key, -10. Up arrow key is 10. And down arrow key is -10. So if you test all this out, your character should be able to move the way you want it to. See, it's perfect. Now you have your own movement. Now you can also change the speed of it by just simply changing it to like 7. I like 7s. -7, 7, -7. So now your character should move a little bit slower. Yes. See, so that's pretty cool. So now we have our movement down. Join me. I'm sorry. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you could. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Join me in part 2 where we will get the maze part of it done, and also to where it will respawn you back. See you all in part 2, hopefully, coming up pretty soon. So yeah, I use OBS now. I haven't told you guys that. So yes, this is what I will be using for now. It looks complicated, but it's actually pretty easy. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.